Welcome, my fellow adventurers, to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action fantasy role-playing improv show. My name is Hero Carlisle, and I am your dungeon master tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to our live stream. Tonight, our heroes are going to be improvising an adventure for you, where they will fend off the dangers that lie deep in the kingdom of Improvia, as voted on by you. That's right, this week we went to our social media to get suggestions on what creatures our heroes would challenge, and tonight that means they'll be fighting goblins. The goblin horde. Will they survive? Probably. They're goblins. They're not dragons. They're small green little monsters, so there's a good chance they'll survive. But still, we're going to watch and see what happens together. Since we are not performing in a theater tonight, Fancy Hobo needs your continued help. We are raising donations so that we can continue to bring you more and more live-streamed improv shows directly to you. This show survives off of your generous donations, and we greatly appreciate anything you can donate at this time. To make a donation directly to us, head over to Venmo and send the donations to @FancyHoboImprov, which is also at the bottom right corner of your screen. Not only will you be helping out Fancy Hobo Improv, but you will also become part of the show. When you donate, our Hobo logo will tip its cap to you on the screen, and you will get a chance to have your name integrated into our show. Because who wouldn't want to be named after a cow, or a dragon, or a giant? That sounds like fun. I think it's fun. With that out of the way, let's introduce our players tonight. Starting with Tyler X. Kuntz playing Snugdar, the gnome priest.
Hello! Have you heard of the celestial kitten? Have a pamphlet.
Roberto Ferreras playing McDuffie, the human druid.
Hey, did you ever notice that, your hands can touch things, but they can't touch themselves, man?
Holly Scott playing Alera, the elf mercenary.
Hail and well met, travelers. Let's battle.
And in her first show with us tonight, put your hands together for Catherine McGagan playing Snarla, the orc bard.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your girl, Snarla Blastwind.
Now let's get this adventure Goblin Dance Party started with a hearty huzzah on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Our adventurers find themselves at the Broken Tankard Tavern, drinking heartily and celebrating wildly after their many successes. They had vanquished many foes and had made many friends, and they awaited the next adventure that befell them. Suddenly, there was a large, booming sound coming from the door as it was kicked in. A tall orc woman, wearing high heels, making her even taller than she was before, draped in outlandish clothes and a blue cloak, with a white shock of hair and dark lipstick, entered the bar. She carried with her no weapon, but many instruments. This was Snarla Blastwind, the famed orc bard who had returned to Oakvale after many adventures herself.
Oh my god, Snarla, can I have your autograph? Here, have a pamphlet. Right on the back of that. I'll take that one back, please.
Of course. Do you want me to sign it right on the kitten's face?
Oh, that would be lovely. Yes.
Alrighty.
So much for no false idols, all there, Snugdar, huh?
I mean, when you're in the presence of greatness.
Hey, Snugdar, man, you are totally fan-gnoming all over the poor orc lady. Give her some space. She's still a person, even though she is a celebrity, right? I don't know. I live in the woods, man.
I'm sorry, I don't meet too many celebrities. Okay, I'll play cool.
Don't worry. I'm very used to it, and I'm incredibly vain. So this is only making me feel better.
Purr.
Miss Snarla, I, of course, am Alera of Aquafolium, and these are my cohorts. I got it right this time, I think. Cohorts.
Yeah, you totally nailed it. Good job.
The cool adventurers. Welcome to the
Huzzah!
Broken Tankard, our watering hole. And I'm sure Snugdar will buy you all the drinks, so feel free.
I am very excited for that. It is very nice to meet you, Alera, of the Cool Adventurers cohort. How about that drink?
Snuggy?
Oh, right away. I'll be right back. Bartender!
Yeah, what up?
Listen, I don't suppose you could, just put a drink on me tab, could you?
No, you gnome. Every time I put a drink on your tab, you never pay it. You'll have to convince me somehow.
Oh, that's no problem. I mean, with the celestial kitten on my side, I can just charm person!
That looks like an 8. The charm person is deflected by his beer mug. You tried that last week. It won't work on me. Get out of here before I give you a square kick in the pants.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm all out of gold.
Having trouble with the drink, little pint, aren't you?
Oh, I see what you did there. That was cute.
Hey, don't worry about it, little dude. I keep collecting these shiny rocks that I find. People say they're valuable because they're rare gemstones. But man, like, can you put a price on, like, the open sky? So here, man, just take them. And, like, gold's a dumb metal anyway. I don't even like it.
Snarla,
Oh.
I thought you had a show in the northern regions. Did you just come down here after that? What brings you down to the southern parts?
Well, I have some, how you say, hardy fans up in the north. And I decided, a gig's a gig, but I mean, it's cold up there. So I decided to come down south for a bit and maybe toss my metaphorical hat in the ring for some adventuring.
Well, I don't see anyone else clamoring, so let me and us be the first to invite you along on our adventures. In fact, we were just going to go out for an adventure, right, fellas?
Wait, hold on real quick. I've got a couple of important questions to ask the big green lady.
Hold on, before you
we
do,
just let her
McDuffie,
in?
come here. McDuffie, come here. McDuffie, come
All
here.
right, fine. What do you want, Lara?
This is Snarla. This is the Snarla. This is the one and only Snarla. I had her bardic proteges in my town when I was a child. And we would have them play her songs over and over and over again. This is a big deal for me. So don't blow it by asking dumb questions.
I'm not gonna ask it. It's just some simple questions. Don't worry. I got this.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I'm gonna be respectful. Everyone seems a little starstruck. That's okay.
Here. I got beers here for everybody. Thank you, McDuffie.
Thank you
Yeah,
kindly.
You're welcome, little dude. No, anyway, big green lady. Questions. First one. Like, can you fight?
Can I fight?
Yes.
I've been told these looks could kill.
Damn, that was a really good response. Shit, I ain't got nothing after that. She's in. Yeah, we could take her. She's in. That was real good.
Welcome to the Cool Adventurers, Snarla. You won't regret it.
As a cool person, it is excellent to be promoted to a cool adventurer.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Shall we go?
Well, yeah, we got a bunch of them goblins to deal with. They've been like raiding the village, right? I mean, I don't know. I didn't read the entirety of the poster. I tore half of it off and rolled it up and lit it on fire and put it in my mouth and breathed it in. So I don't remember exactly what happened, but we can find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Starla, what about you? How about you lead the way? I'm sure you want to get some adventuring in. What do you think? Left or right?
I'll say left. And especially if it's goblins, because those are the little guys that were ruining my concert up north.
No way. Goblins ruin your concert?
Mm-hmm. They're a rowdy little bunch. Super fun to party with, but if I want to, sing, they just keep snarling at me, ironically.
No one snarls at Snarla. They're gonna pay. We're gonna take them down. Right, fellas?
Aye!
Yeah,
Let
we-
this...
We'll help you out on this one, but like I want you to understand that we have a complicated relationship with like ethics and what it means to be a good person. We are working on becoming better people, not just adventurers.
I see. I should have expected this from a party of a spiritualist and a priest.
And an elf.
Well,
And an
like
elf.
me, I don't know if I'd call myself like a spiritualist. I just, I like being in the woods, and I just eat things I find.
You know what? I appreciate the energy. I'm a bit more into the flashy stuff, and I'm afraid I can't give that up, but I appreciate the humility. Because it makes my...
Oh, here, I got a little something for you. Here, you want a little flashy stuff? Here, check this out, right? So, I like wiggle my fingers, and then like the chair that she's sitting on, it like sprouts back to life, and a vine grows like around the leg of the chair and up, and then boop, a rose pops out.
Oh, Rose.
There you go.
Nature's
flashy
beauty
for you.
is flashy in and of itself. You've convinced me.
All right, everyone. Even though I like to go right usually, Starla, my hero, says left. So we're going left. Cool adventures. Let's go.
Huzzah!
Yeah!
The party exited the Broken Tankard Tavern and headed left to be immediately greeted by the town, which was on fire. Goblins had been raiding it for the better part of 10 minutes. Riding on top wolves, they had pitchforks and torches in hands and small little daggers, and they charged wildly, laughing, giggling, and snarling at everything. Burn it all! Burn it all to the ground! So says the Goblin King!
Dogdar, do something. Do you have anything to stop this fire?
I sure do. I've got the power of the celestial kitten on my side. I'm going to cast prestidigitation and try and poof it out as much as I can.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked. Oh, that looks like a 9 from where I'm sitting, which, no, the fire only grows larger. Your magic is no use to a fire. Fire is better than magic. So says the goblins. You goblin raiders, kill those adventurers. 2 goblins begin charging towards you atop their wolves. That would make it Alara's turn. Alara, you're the first one to do something. What do you do?
Well, I always like a good battle, but I definitely got to protect my hero. So it's time for me to bash some heads. Give me a nice standard attack across the bow of the first one right in sight.
Oh, yes,
That
for
was a-
3 damage. You strike one of the goblins directly in the head. He falls off of his wolf, and his wolf runs past you, scared, yelping. Yelp, 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 yelp. Ah! The goblin collapses down lifeless. The other goblin charges towards you with his sword and makes an attack. For 18, yes, hitting you, stabbing you with his sword. He slashes you for a simple attack. For 6 damage, the deep wound cuts into your shoulder. That would make it McDuffie's turn. McDuffie, what do you do?
This is not gonna stand, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and call on the greatness of my druidic power, and my body begins to twitch and bulge underneath the hood, and as it tears back, I have transformed into a big-ass grizzly bear. And I just start going to town eating goblins. For power attack.
One, 6, 8 damage. Yes, you begin devouring 2 of the goblins as they stand in awestruck of your awesome power. Ah! Ah, God, why are you eating me? Ah, you were a human a second ago. Ah! That would make it Snugdar's turn. Snugdar, what do you do?
All right, I pull out my cat of nine tails, and I look for the biggest, baddest goblin that I can see that might be like the chief. Maybe I do a perception.
All right, let's roll a perception check. Yes, that looks like a 15 from where I'm sitting. So you see the lead goblin riding an armored wolf. He has his sword in his hand and a torch in his other. Burn them all! Burn them all! Ha 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 ha! You see him. You are able to identify him, but you're not able to attack this round. You'll have to wait till next time. Snarla, it's your turn. What do you do?
Analyzing the fray and realizing I am best left on the side of it, I go over to Alera and gently nudge the umbrella in a certain direction and go, crush him. And I'm going to aid Alera.
All right, yes, providing aid to Alera. Snarla steps behind and guides her umbrella attack. That would make it Alera's turn. Alera, what do you do?
Feeling the push of the umbrella, my eyes widen to 3 sizes what they were, and I go, this is the greatest day. I'm gonna lay a simple attack directly on that big guy's head right now. And I go a simple attack with aid directly on the backside using the back of my umbrella stand.
Yes, for 5 damage, you strike the goblin leader in his back. Ah! What was that? Ah! He turns around and quickly stabs at you with his sword. Ah!
Knock it off!
For a 20! For a critical hit!
Oh,
Yes, that won't even get a roll. That just does 6 damage right off the bat. Oh.
Alera, no!
it's okay. It's all right. We got this. Take him out.
That would make it McDuffie's turn. McDuffie, what do you do?
Oh, bear, 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 bear!
Standard attack.
Bear, bear, bear! Ah, bear! Ah.
Yes, you grab 2 more of the goblins and smash their heads together into pulpy, mushy goo before throwing their bodies to the ground for 7 damage. Snugdar, it's your turn. What do you do?
I go and I call to the Fur Father. I go, oh, Holy Fur Father, give me the guidance to cast this power attack guiding bolt for hurting Alera. Hiya!
Bolt flies through the air and strikes the goblin leader for 10 points of damage. He's thrown from his armored wolf and falls to the ground, but he rises, sword in hand. I'm not that easy to defeat. That would make it Snarla's turn. Snarla, what do you do?
I am going to frustratedly and very graciously walk directly up to the goblin, arms crossed, and lower my glasses and go, this is a simple attack, and you are one naughty goblin.
Oh.
The goblin, shocked by you calling it out, drops its sword. And his heart explodes out from his chest. He collapses onto the ground dead. For 4 damage. The other goblins immediately drop their torches and their weapons and run to the hills, leaving the town safe, but still smoldering and on fire. Run,
right,
get out of
boys.
here!
That's right, boys. Scram, scram, all of you!
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, Snarla. The greatest thing ever. Oh,
Stop. I'm sure you elves have seen much cooler things than a little old look from a little old orc.
No, Snarla, that was amazing. Oh,
Yeah, guys, I don't want to break up the Snarla Appreciation Club. That was super impressive, by the way. Not that I'm not impressed. I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of that. But the town's still on fire, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my staff and wave it in a big circle in the air and use my druidic magic to cause it to rain, to call weather forth.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked. Oh,
Oh no!
that's a critical fail. Oh no. A storm appears overhead, but instead of rain falling down from the sky, fire falls from the sky, burning all of the houses, burning everything in its path, burning all of you. You now take 1 hit point of damage from the fire falling from the sky.
All right, that's on me. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could make it rain fire. I gotta try that intentionally.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Guys, I'm not feeling so good right now. I'm a little hurt after that last battle. I mean, totally worth it. Totally worth it, but I could use a little help.
Yeah, I got this, Alara. I'll take care of you. So I walk over to Alara and
Wait, McDuffie, I think you've done enough.
Yeah. Well, hey!
I'm sorry. Wait, listen, I've been holding this up for a while, and I want to help everybody. And perhaps I can even heal the buildings if I concentrate and I pray hard enough. I'm sorry, I believe in you, McDuffie. Let's do it together! I feel bad. Look at you. Come here. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Together, we do this.
Okay.
Together.
All right, little dude. But if we're gonna do this together, like, keep it above the waist, all right?
You got it. And I will pray. Oh, Heavenly Father, please grant this mass healing.
Wow.
Couldn't have sung it better myself.
That was really good.
I tried.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to actually meet that celestial kitten because I don't know how you do any of that, and that was cool.
Let's roll to see if that worked. What's that, a 9? Yes, yes. Suddenly, raindrops of kittens begin to fall from the sky as a celestial kitten charges through the clouds, dropping rain from its heavenly form. The raindrops burst with little meows, meow, 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 as healing rain heals all of the buildings and restores everyone for 4 HP.
Oh. It's a little better. I'll take it. Thank you. Very cool.
Did you just make it rain cats?
It wasn't I, but you, me, and the fur father.
That's different. I'm not gonna lie, little dude. That was dope. But also really scary.
Where do you think that goblin horde came from?
Suddenly, an arrow is flung through the air and lands directly at Alara's feet. Wrapped around the arrow is a note.
Well, that probably answers my question. I'm going to guess it, but I'll go ahead and read it. It is really badly written. It's in Goblin, so I'll try my best. But I think it says, "Hey, you domies." I think it makes me dummies. "Hey, you domies. If you want to come get us, make your way to the forest. What forest? P.S. The big ass green forest, you domies." Why can't they spell dummy? And also the big green forest is where they're coming from, I'm guessing. So
I have a feeling that is indicative of a massive failure in the goblin education system and a scathing indictment of it.
Well, maybe once we destroy them, we could rebuild them with better educational systems. I think that would be good. But first, step 1, crack some heads.
I mean, I am always in favor of like trying non-violence instead of, and I like this idea of rebuilding an education system from scratch, but I am also eager to crack some heads. That goddamn goblins burn the town.
All right. So shall we to the big green forest, everyone?
On your order.
Yeah.
Let us go.
All right, then, let's get going.
Huzzah!
The adventurers made their way to the big green forest, known for its bigness and its greenness, but mostly its forestiness. Once they arrived, they found that the forest had been overtaken by a goblin horde. At the very heart of it, smoke rose from the center of the forest, and the sound of goblins' laughter, chittering, and snarling could be heard throughout the entirety of the forest.
This forest used to be a great place to picnic. Ugh.
You know, I am not okay with this. This place had pretty trees.
Yes.
They've gone too far, damn it. Stuff is mad.
Houses was one thing, but that's like man-made wood. Trees, that's Mother Nature's wood, and that is one step too far.
All right.
You know what? You're not wrong, and you're not bad, Green Lady. I'm sorry for initially being suspicious of you. We cool?
113%.
Oh, damn, you got a hell of a grip there.
Just want to know who I'm working with.
You know, an average human. Anywho.
Guys,
Yeah.
what if they know of Snarla, or even if they don't know of Snarla, maybe they'll just think she's excuse me, I'm very sorry, a very big goblin, and we could infiltrate them and take them out from the inside.
Well, that would require Snarla to take off some of her fineries. And are you okay with that, Snarla? Like,
Anything to get into character.
oh,
Always a professional. Oh,
so good, so good.
I mean,
right.
she literally just threw her jacket off. That's all she did. She just threw off her jacket.
You just don't get it, McDuffie. You don't get it.
So much gusto.
No.
Being a bard is not about the practical. It's about presentation.
Right.
And I'm gonna waltz right toward the goblin camp.
Waltzing
right
towards the goblin camp, you see there are two goblins standing out front, dressed in ostentatious outfits, atop massive wolves, decked out in armor that is gilded with bits of gold and other jewels, glued to it with crude glue. Yes, sister, no one can stop us. We're the coolest. Yes, I agree, sister. We are the coolest. Who's there? Who goes there? They pull out their swords.
It is me, Snarlock, the Goblin Queen.
Well, hang on there. I'm Deanna. I'm the Goblin Queen, and this is my sister Lisa, who's also the Goblin Queen.
If I said
So
goblin,
who are you saying that you're a Goblin Queen?
If I'm your long lost sister.
Let's roll to see if that worked. Yes, a 10. Sister? I always knew I had another sister, Lisa. Yeah, we have another sister. The two goblins run towards Snarla and wrap their small arms around her legs. You're so much bigger than us. You're a hobgoblin. I didn't realize. Oh, it's so good to see you, sister. How are you?
I'm doing sublime now that you're here. Oh, gosh. Tell me, what's the state of this camp that you found yourself a part of? Give me the deets, girls.
So, we were gonna go see Snarla's concert up north, but it got canceled. So we said, hey, while we're here, let's start a dance party. So we got a bunch of goblins together, built this camp, and we've been dancing nonstop and raiding the villages that are around us for food and drink and burning shit.
Now, girls, do you remember what Mama always used to say?
Yes, we remember what Mama always said. What did Mama always say?
First rule, most important thing that Mama always said was to not interfere in very attractive people's concerts. A very specific rule.
Lisa, was that the first thing that Mama always said? I don't know, Deanna. I seem to remember Mom always saying the first thing she always said to us was, "You only have one sister, stupid." Yeah, I remember that too. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hey, how come Ma told you stuff different than what she told us?
'Cause Ma liked me more. She talked to me all the time.
Oh, snap. Oh.
Oh God,
Ah,
Darla, that's not a good.
let's see if that worked. Oh, that looks like a 6. Suddenly, the two goblins turn to each other and begin whispering. They pull out a net and throw the net over Snarla, wrapping her, tying her tightly. Yeah, we're on to you. If you were our sister, we would know it. You're some kind of intruder. What's your real name?
I think that's our cue, boys. Sneak
Sure is.
attack!
Oh,
I'm not a boy, but all right. Yeah. We
The
are here to
adventurers-
save you. We're here to stop this.
Epic.
Deanna and Lisa immediately put daggers to Snarla's throat. Everybody calm down!
No, no. Don't do that. Don't you hurt her. Don't hurt
How
her.
could you do that to your sister?
Yeah.
She's not our sister. We only have each other as sisters.
All right, fellas, what are we gonna do?
hold on. I got. Give us 1 second,
Just-
goblin ladies. Also, I like your wolves. They're very nice. Nice wolves. Top.
Thank you very much. We gilded them ourselves, and we
I can tell.
bejeweled them with bejeweling gemstones.
Cool.
What?
Cool.
Huddle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I can't believe I'm gonna. Okay. So why don't we, use Snarla's celebrity? You know what I'm saying?
Like blow her cover?
But what if we do a concert for the Goblin?
Yeah, that might work. I mean, I think
What-
I heard them say that like they're a fan.
And Alara, you're good at hitting things, right? Like,
Yeah.
couldn't you hit things on rhythm?
I suppose I could. Yeah. But like skulls? Like with my umbrella?
I'm making this up as I go.
Okay. Yeah, I can try.
Sundar, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, I can pray.
Yeah, pray.
Okay.
Send those rockin' prayers down, because that will
That's
be a perfect backup for Snarla's amazing vocals, and also maybe she'll get to bring out the brutal legend.
Oh my god!
I don't know what that
I
means.
didn't know
but
I would
okay.
see the brutal legend in my lifetime.
I know, I never thought I would either. The brutal legend's amazing. McDuffie, you're gonna love the brutal legend.
So
But
can
only if we get this works.
Can we not fangirl for 2 seconds? All right, thank you.
I'm
So
sorry.
let me relay the plan to Snarla to see if she thinks it's gonna work.
Okay.
She has to be the one to do the thing.
Right. Ready?
All right.
Break.
Cool adventures. Okay.
Cool adventure.
Cool adventure.
All right, so what have you decided?
I need to confer with her real quick. I just need to talk to the big lady real quick. Just hey, Snarla,
Hello.
would you be opposed to using your celebrity to get us out of here? Like a concert for the goblins. That's a trap.
Farm for goblins, they're the rowdiest crowd I've ever had. Don't be ridiculous. Look, we are in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
I guess I'll swallow my pride just this once.
Come on. Yeah. Yes.
You can do it. You can do it.
We gotta throw this on them like it's been the plan the whole time. All right.
Of
So
course.
I'm gonna do like a big showy magic thing, and you guys just go with it, okay? All right. So I take a couple steps behind Snarla, and I'm like, and then I reach down and I plunge my fists into the ground, and massive vines lift Snarla into the air, ripping apart her net with my druidic magic.
Whoa, that was cool. Yeah. Ooh, what's going on here? This is crazy.
I summon from the heavens above my legendary brutal legend bass guitar.
Brutal Legend! Snogdar!
What? That was Snarla?
You thought I was your sister, but I was really a cool rock star the whole time where there would be no way I'd be in your family ever because I'm too cool. And I came here to perform for you because I canceled up north.
What? We gotta get all the goblins together for a concert. This is better than a dance party any day of the week. You stay right there. We're gonna go get the rest of the goblins. Deanna and Lisa charge into the goblin camp, and before too long, hundreds of goblins have poured out of the goblin camp. Yeah! They're throwing things, kicking each other, biting each other, being rowdy, and all manner of rascals and reckless roustabouts, throwing stuff with their hands and biting things with their teeth. Ah! Deanna and Lisa come with a third goblin. This goblin sits in a purple cloak with a plume of white hair. She is decked out in all of the finest jewelry and reveals herself to be Jessie, the punk queen of the goblins. Hello! It's me, Jessie. I am the punk queen of the goblins, and you, Snarla, have done us wrong by refusing to sing your song.
All right. This is our chance.
All right.
1,
So-
2, 3, 4.
Snarla the Bard, find playing for goblins to be quite hard. I find sometimes when you join my crowds, you like to chew on your food quite loud. And I hate that about you. If only there were some cool adventurers to set an ambush that would be super cool. I bet maybe right about now. Hey.
Fellas, now!
Use this opportunity to turn into a goddamn eagle and start killing goblins.
I shoot prestidigitation into the air just like fireworks and just like distracting.
I start back and forth and just swinging wildly at goblins, knocking their heads like I wanted to, but while also being in awe of Brutal Legend, the greatest bass guitar / axe that's ever existed.
In the midst of all of this chaos, several goblins have been slain, while others are slaying each other and running around in pandemonium. Chaos is everywhere, overflowing with madness as the heroes charge and slash. Alera, you have the first attack. What do you do?
I look around and I look for the girl, the queen in the purple, and I see her, and she's momentarily distracted. This is my chance to prove that I'm badass to Snarla. So I will powerfully raise my umbrella, spikes to the wind, and perform a powerful slice attack of the mithril umbrella.
Yes, wow! For 14 damage, you slice the head off of Jessie, the punk rock queen. Her head tumbles onto the ground. Deanna and Lisa scream in panic. Oh no! That was our other queen! Ah! We'll get you for that! You're gonna suffer for that! Yes, you are! Alright, that would make it McDuffie's turn. McDuffie, what do you do?
Eagle, eagle, eagle. Woof, woof. Eagle, eagle. Woof, woof. Eagle, eagle. Hope. Eagle. Aid other Snarla's attack via mounted eagle bite.
Okay. McDuffie drops down, swooping, lifting Snarla into the air. Whatever attack she'll be doing will be more powerful from McDuffie's aid. That makes it Snugdar's turn. Snugdar, what do you do?
All right, I pray to the Fur Father for Snarla's protection, giving her aid, and I give her, Shield of Faith!
Yes. A shield of faith surrounds her, empowering her, making her even stronger. Snarla, it's your turn. What do you do?
This much power is only befitting of more power chords! And I jump on the back of the eagle and begin playing a massive power chord fueled bass solo all the way up and down the frets of the guitar. And I will strum one last enormous shockwave of a power chord, doing a power attack on all the goblins that can hear this massive thunderous twang.
Oh.
Whoa! 12! No! Oh my god, 21, 22 damage! 22 damage erupts from the brutal legend. Goblins' heads explode from the sound of the awesomeness being shredded before them. They drop to their knees, all of them dropping to their knees and begin chanting, "We're not worthy! We're not worthy!"
I'm also doing this.
And
We're not worthy.
yes, we're not worthy. We're
Lisa and Deanna throw down their weapons. "We surrender! You're so much cooler than we were! Ah, what are we? Oh, we're so wrong! We're so wrong! Ah!"
You will return to the north where you belong, and you will tell all of the goblins there that they are not welcome in the south, and they will never harass Snarla in her concerts ever again. Do you hear us?
Yes, we hear you. There's just one problem.
What?
You can't stop a goblin dance party once it gets started. There's no way to stop it, even if we wanted to.
So what? We have to just kill you all?
Well, no, that would be terrible. The
Hold
only way to
on,
stop.
Yes.
I got a solution for this. Snugdar,
Yes?
it's a dance they want. You're the best dancer in the party.
That's true.
You show them.
It's time for a dance battle! Or just convince them with my dancing.
Snarla, throw down a beat. Throw down a
course.
riff.
I begin playing a very funkadelic riff under the sensual moves of Snugdar to really get all the goblins into this state where they are just absolutely appreciating artistry in its finest. And I would like to inspire with my bardic inspiration, Snugdar.
All right. Snugdar is so inspired. His dance moves begin to catch all of the goblins by surprise. They are turned aback, in awe of the dance moves. Let's roll to see if it worked. $11.
Well,
Plus a D6. Let's throw that 8 on top of that. $13. Yes. The dancing suddenly stops and all of the goblins stand, uncertain of what to do. You have outdanced us all, little gnome. You are the greatest dancer the world has ever known.
I mean, I'm nothing compared to the awesomeness that is Snarla for playing that sick beat.
Hey, nah, let's not turn yourself down, Snugdar. That was legitimately impressive.
Yeah, you could
danced
book a
really
you could-
well, man.
You could book a gig around that, little man. That was epic.
oh, you got an endorsement from Snarla the Great.
Oh my god. Well, goblins, while I have ye attention, if you want sick dance moves, as you have seen before you, you must simply turn your hearts to the celestial kitten, the great Fur Father.
Ever the opportunist. Okay.
Pamphlets, ho!
The goblins begin grabbing at the pamphlets, pushing each other out of the way to read. I want to worship the celestial kitten. No, I want to worship the celestial kitten. I am the celestial kitten. Meow.
We'll talk about that later, but yes! Oh my gosh, I did it! I converted some people! Oh, my father is going to be so happy!
This is such a great day for you and for us, Nugdar.
Oh, the cool adventurers! I couldn't have done it without my best friends! Cool adventurers, ho!
Ho!
All right, yeah, little dude. All right, yeah, you did real good, little man. I like it.
No! This is the worst thing that could have happened.
What?
Deanna
Why?
steps forward. Don't you understand? Now, your friend is the Goblin Queen and is in control of this Goblin dance party. It hasn't stopped, it's only grown stronger.
Oh, no. Oh, Snugdar, what did you do?
They've grown too powerful. I can't stop them.
Hey,
Now,
man.
we will convert everyone to the will of the celestial kitten. Let's go raid that village.
No, 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 no.
I'm going to, as they all begin running out of the village, I strum one big power chord and go, wait! Can't you see that pillaging isn't for you or me? Perhaps it's time to lay down and sleep. Rest your heads, and maybe you won't end up deads. For now, for eternity, with the celestial kitty. I'm gonna try to put them all to bed.
Okay, let's see if that worked. Let's roll. Yes, a 12. All of the goblins begin to lull themselves into a sleep and drowse off into the dreaming night. Deanna, as she begins to tuck herself in, you did well, but to when they wake, you will still have the goblin dance party on your hands. There's only one way to stop a goblin dance party.
What is it? What is it?
Don't lose the suspense, dude.
The only way to stop a goblin dance party is by calling the cops.
Oh. I mean,
That's not very punk rock.
we don't
I'm
really
not-
have cops. Like, that's not really a thing we have here.
Also, I am generally opposed to like hierarchies of authority. So like I don't, I think maybe it should be handled on a local level. You get what I'm saying, guys?
I mean, we could just kill them all.
Oh, I'm
Hold
so
on,
conflicted. Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn into an eagle, fly straight up, and get a good look around the area. See what's around here. Fly back down. Give me a second. Eagle!
All right, let's roll to see what you see. Oh, a 3. Oh, you see many things. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for like a nearby river.
All right, yes, you find a nearby river.
All right.
All right.
So here's my idea.
Okay.
There's a river over there, about a bit, right? Just a bit, not that far. And here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna go over there, and we're gonna divert the river through here and just drown all the goblins.
I mean, yeah, I'm for this. This works. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out a way to like maybe get through to them and maybe like we could bring a new way of goblin leadership, but this is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
wow.
I tell you, man, they are the worst members of the audience every time.
I don't know how to divert a river, McDuffie. Do you?
A little. I got a bit of druid magic. Might be able to do that. Shimmy some water, move some stones. Snugdar, you got any kind of catly magic that might be able to help me divert that river into this little here clearing?
I can dig with my paws.
All right. I like your attitude. It's positive.
I mean, I could always umbrella up and try to scoop some like a shovel. It is mithril after all.
What about you,
could-
Snarla? You got crazy sound magic stuff?
I could perhaps, this is a trick of much older bards than I, but I could perhaps charm the water spirits into a little dance all the way to the camp.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
All
Yeah,
right.
give that a go.
This is the angle. We're gonna please the water. See, I like this.
I do
We're
too.
gonna please some spirits. They're gonna do our work for us.
All right. Snarla steps up towards the water and begins playing an ancient tune on her brutal legend. The water spirits emerge as if drawn to her. What say you, Bard?
First of all, I just wanted to say, you're looking gorgeous. It's been way too long.
Oh, stop. Thank you.
You stop. You need to compliment yourself more. Look, I know that we bards have a reputation for only asking for a favor, but I think I'm willing to give you a favor in exchange for a favor for me.
Oh, all right. I'm interested.
I am willing to strum a little healing tune for you all, for any of your maybe wayward waterways. If you would just dance on over to that goblin camp and give them a big, big splash.
You want us to drown all of the goblins?
Drown is such a strong word. Perhaps suffocate them with your hugs, your watery hugs.
Have you thought about just calling the cops?
Okay,
No,
the
man,
cops.
we don't like to do that around here. We are opposed to hierarchies in natural form and artificially inflated ones. You know what I'm saying there? River spirit ladies. Also, them goblins, they's burning the woods. They's burning the tree spirits. We can't help them. We ain't got enough muscle.
Well, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll drown them. Suddenly, the water spirits charge up from the river and dance through the valley, heading towards the goblin camp. The river diverts itself, and a huge torrent of water cuts through the goblin camp. Goblin screams are heard in the distance. Suddenly, there is a sound emerging, a gurgling, and an eruption of water explodes out as goblins begin floating atop the water and dancing and celebrating. Now we will raid the village with water! Ah, drown the village! Drown the village! Drown the village!
Wait,
This-
guys, I think I just remembered something. I don't think cops means what we think it means. I think to goblins,
What do you mean?
cops are not police officers. They're creatures of prodigious size. We're so stupid. We just need to call the creatures of prodigious size.
Oh, damn. I did not realize they was using an acronym.
They like acronyms.
Oh.
They're goblins.
I keep forgetting that about. I forget goblins even an acronym. I don't remember what it was, but I know it's an acronym for something.
It's like good old something. Yeah, but yeah, creatures of prodigious size is what we need to call to end this party. So I think that's all you, McDuffie. You are the creature person here.
Yeah, I guess so. I can see if I can wrangle up some bears and some big elk, and maybe there's some dire wolves in this forest. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I take my staff and I take off my cloak and I take off my shirt and I take off my pantaloons
Oh.
and I stand sky clad in the middle of the clearing of the wood and I shout into the woods, "Hear me! Creatures of prodigious size of the woods, it's me, it's McDuffie, it's your friend. We need you. We need your aid." But I do that in animal, so it mostly came out like bark, 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 woof, oh, tuki, 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 like that.
Suddenly, 2 large bears the size of houses emerge from the woods. Hello, McDuffie. It is I, Stephanie, and Granny Johnny. We are the creatures of prodigious size that you ordered.
Steph and Granny Johnny, y'all looking great. I've got to say, you look fantastic. Have you been eating your salmon?
Yes, we have.
You have to tell me where there's a good salmon around here, because I tell you, when I turn into a bear, I get the salmon crunchies.
Well, there was in that river, but the river has now moved.
Oh.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh, just L after L today.
Yeah.
We'll make this work. Hey, Giant, my bear friend. Can you help us? There's all these goblins and they're partying like crazy and they will not calm down. We need to chill them out of the forest.
We will get them out of the forest for you, McDuffie. This we swear, as creatures of prodigious size. And the
This
2
sounds like it's
bears
going
begin
well.
lumbering towards the camp. The sound of goblins screaming is heard. Ah! It's the cops! Ah! It's the cops! Everybody bail! Everybody bail! Put away the booze! Oh! Ah! Rah! Get out of here, you little goblins! You have no business being here. So says Stephanie and Granny Johnny. Ah!
Remember your prayers.
Good riddance.
Stephanie and Granny Johnny return back to the adventurers. We have done as you have commanded. The goblins have left the valley to return to the north.
Thank you, oh great bears. We are
Thanks.
so happy that you came and saved
Yes.
us.
Y'all the best. I genuinely don't know how to thank you. What do you need? What can we help you with? I'll do whenever I can.
Well, you could return the river to its original position.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could.
Yeah.
I'll get on that. Hey, girls!
Yes?
Sorry for asking for that favor. If you guys could just go back to being like a nice, quaint stream, that would be tops.
Okay.
Our bad.
Yeah, so
My bad.
sorry.
Well, all right. I mean, you're a bunch of strange mortals to ask us to do something and then to ask us to go back on it. Don't call on us water spirits again. We're through. We're through hanging out with you. And the water spirits return the river back to its original position. With that, Stephanie and Granny Johnny return to the wilderness. Farewell, tiny mortals.
Goodbye, creatures of prodigious size.
Later, guys. I will catch you on the bear side next time I turn into a bear and wander in there for 6 months. Later.
Later.
Snarla, I gotta say though, that was an amazing performance, and I never knew I would be able to back up Snarla. Oh my
I know.
god!
I've never even played drums. All of a sudden, I'm a drummer in Snarla's band.
Look,
You
I'll
were
tell you
amazing.
one thing. In Snarla's band, there are no leads. You guys crushed it.
Oh. I feel like you've autographed my soul. Just Snarla right across my soul, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm never washing this umbrella again. Like not ever.
That seems very impractical. And I gotta say, Snarla, I apologize for not being entirely on board initially, but I think you have a very successful place here amongst the cool adventurers. You're cool. You're an adventurer. You did that thing where you bass guitared a bunch of goblins' heads. Right the fuck off.
That's brutal legend.
Brutal
Snarla,
legend.
back me up. Yes.
Oh my god, brutal legend! Oh my god.
What are you saying, McDuffie?
I'm saying I think you're all right there, big green lady. And you make a damn fine addition to the adventures.
Well, I do suppose I could cancel my touring in the north for a nice couple gigs down south with a few friends.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I will play drums for
that's-
you.
Snarla and the Cool Adventurers!
Yeah.
Nah,
Cool
just-
Adventures featuring Snarla. Yeah.
just the Cool Adventurers.
Huzzah!
Yeah, see, I like that. Yeah. It's got
Yeah.
a better ring to it.
I like it.
With that, the adventurers returned back to Oakvale to the Broken Tankard Tavern, where they played songs, sang music, and made many merriment. They would go on many other adventures and get themselves into more than a few hazards and experience more than a few hijinks. But those are tales for another time, for we are now done. The adventure is over with a hearty huzzah. 3, 2, 1, huzzah!
Ah.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action fantasy role-playing improv show. If you enjoyed tonight's show, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also raising donations to continue to bring you more and more live stream content directly to you. Again, you can donate directly to us at Venmo, at Fancy Hobo Improv, which is also at the bottom right-hand of the screen. Our next channel show is going to be next Saturday, August 22nd at 8 p.m. It's the Fancy Hobo Improv Show. That's our flagship for short form improv based on your suggestions. So be sure to follow us on social media to keep an eye out to submit those suggestions. If you want even more D&D goodness, join Tyler every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern. That's a lot of fun. It's a great D&D show run by Tyler X. Kuntz himself, so you can catch more of that. Starting next month, Friday, September 4th at 8 p.m., Hazards and Hijinks will be moving to a weekly show. So join us Fridays for more amazing adventures. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening. Goodbye.